Welcome to Folder 3. Today, as a student, you'll be able to solve one-step equations with negative rational numbers. Remember, that's what makes this folder a little bit hard, so be careful and remember all your rules of negative integers. You will need one of these papers. If you don't have one, just pause the video and ask your teacher. Make sure you write your name on your paper, the date. You're in Folder 3 right now, and this is your first attempt. Altogether, you will have 8 equations. So you'll need to use all 8 boxes on that front. And you'll have 2 step-out questions. Here are your one-step equations. Go ahead and pause the video and write them down. And when you're done, hit play and you will have 3 minutes. Please show all of your work. Okay, your 3 minutes is up. Before I give you the answers, I'm going to go ahead and model a couple of problems. I'm going to draw a line down the middle. I like to do that when I solve one-step equations, or any equations. It helps remind me that what I do on one side, I should do on the other. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and give a little circle around x. All that's doing is it's reminding me that I need to isolate the variable. So, this equation reads negative 3 times x equals 24. So the inverse operation of multiplication is division. So I'm going to divide both sides by negative 3. I have x isolated, and 24 divided by negative 3 is negative 8. And that is my answer. I'm going to go ahead and check that. Negative 3 times negative 8 equals a positive 24. So as you can see, there could be errors if you forget your rules. So a negative times a negative is a positive. And in this case, a positive divided by a negative is a negative. Which leads us to our step-out question. What is a negative times a negative number? Write that right in your step-out question box for me. Okay, moving on to your second question. I'm going to go ahead and model that one. Again, just like in that previous problem, I like to draw that line down the middle. And circle the variable I'm isolating. Okay? Now, I'm going to use inverse operations. So this says add 6. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract 6 from both sides. 6 minus 6 is 0. I'm going to bring down my x. Here I have negative 12 minus 6. So when I think this through, negative 12 minus 6. So I'm going to go ahead and come up with a negative 18. Remember, if they're both a negative, I add them and keep the sign. Another way to think about that is I love thinking about it in terms of money. If I have negative $12 and then I owe somebody another 6, I'm up to owing them negative 18. I'm going to go ahead and plug that in, substitute in, and make sure I'm okay. So let's see, I have a negative 18 plus a 6. The signs are different, so of course I am subtracting, which gives me 12, and I'm keeping the sign of the highest absolute value of the number, and that would be 18, so my answer is negative 12. Again, another way of thinking about that is I owe somebody $18, I pay them back 6, I only owe them 12 more. If that helps, think through things, and number line's another great way. So if you ever find a strategy that works for you. And this leads me to my second step-out question. I'd like for you to solve this addition problem. Negative 15 minus 10 equals. Can you explain why that is true? Here are the answers to the next sprints. 3 is negative 32, 4 was 6, 5 was negative 9, 6 is 10. 7 is negative 13, and the answer to 8 is negative 24. Feel free to pause if you need longer to look at the answers. I'm going to go ahead and have you name an error that you made. And maybe think about, what is a strategy so I wouldn't make that again? I know I use the line down the middle to remind myself to do the same operation on both sides when I'm using the inverse. Go ahead and take a moment to do that. Okay, this leads us to sprint number 2. You have another 3 minutes. So again, pause the video, write the questions down, and then hit play and go for it. Good luck. Okay, it is time to check your answers. Number 1 is -5. Number 2, the answer is 4. Number 3, -11. And 4, your answer is 20. Number 5, -12. And 6, your answer is 3. And 7, your answer is -15. And 8, your answer is -4. Go ahead and add up the total correct. Did your score improve from your first sprint? And by how much? And thanks very much, and I hope you have a great day.